Peace. Salute to the rec mob. Run it up, man. I know y'all miss me going live, but you see me running it up out here, going to Jones Beach, going to that Ja Rule show and all that. Salute to the sponsor and all that. Amber, Amber and Opal and all that. That's that Ja Rule new liquor with his new partners. But anyhow, run the likes up. Salute to the rec mob. We got breaking news. We got Shannon Sharpe getting fired from ESPN. We got Rick Ross violating 50 Cent in the worst way, playing internet games with his son. We got a lot going on. Gilbert Arenas, getting arrested. Is a lot going on. So I'm gonna get to the cause in a minute. Let me start the show. I will get to the cause. The phone is ringing off the hook. Run the lights up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, as well as Troy Ave channel. I'm gonna run this M.Reck China Black intro, and we got the Gene Deal exclusive clip out addressing Cameron and DJ Vlad. All right, I'm gonna play a clip of that, but it's on the channel. Run it up. Let's go to this M.Reck China Black all in record streaming everywhere. Let's get it. This is the intro.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.
Mic check. Breaking news, we here, man. Didn't I tell y'all about the universal law? Did I tell y'all that's the only thing that's not a myth? Okay. If my memory serves me right, I believe 50 Cent and Mayweather took Rick Ross' son and his baby moms on a shopping spree years ago, right? Okay. So that karma spins the block. So let's go to Rick Ross' page real quick, and then we're going to address Shannon Sharpe getting fired from ESPN allegedly, okay? They say severed ties, but you know what it is, okay? That was the PR damage control, okay? Let's get to it. Salute to the rec mob. Be here, okay? We didn't come to play no games. We going to Rick Ross page, and here we go.
Is that what you and 50 Cent doing? Are y'all battle rapping? Is it beef, real beef? Well, I'm gonna say this. Beef, it could be complicated, but I done took 50 Cent youngest son, Bruce Leroy, aka what? I done took him fishing before. And he loved when I do the what noise. I used to see him all the time over there. But I guess one day his mom may have been creating content on Star Island somewhere, and he was walking around on his second lap. I invited him to the back of my crib. I put bread on a fishing pole, cast it. I watched Bruce Leroy catch his first Dover sole. Man, I felt proud. What? Little man, what's up, though?
Everybody want beef.
Yo, these niggas playing some dangerous games, man, with these kids. But you know what? I tell niggas, man, the universe don't have no favoritism. Okay, you put it in the universe, it's going to spin the block on you, okay? So let's call it for what it is, okay? 50 did it first with Mayweather, and they took his baby moms and his son shopping. Y'all remember that, right? I'm going to probably have to find that video, okay? Rick Ross, I think 50 Cent met his match in terms of a nigga who going to be just as disrespectful as him, okay? We got to call it for what it is. Let's get to it. We're going to get to this. I'm going to run it back for the people just now coming in the room. So if you just now coming in the room, your man Rick Ross, he's been calling 50 Cent's son Bruce Leroy, okay? If you don't know why he calls him Bruce Leroy, you could take a guess, okay? I guess you put a picture of Bruce Leroy and you take a picture of 50 Cent's son and you do the math with that, all right? I'm going to leave it alone. Let me see. Where we at? Okay. All right. Let's get it. Let me run it back, and then we're going to go into the Shannon Sharpe because we waiting for the people to tap really in. We got 300 real quick. Run it up, run it up. We live. Let's get it.
50 Cent doing? Is that what you and 50 Cent doing? Are y'all battle rapping? Is it beef, real beef? Well, I'm going to say this. Beef, it could be complicated, but I done took 50 Cent youngest son, Bruce Leroy, a.k.a. what? I done took him fishing before. And he loved when I do the what noise. You know, I used to see him all the time over there. But I guess one day his mom may have been creating content on Star Island somewhere, and he was walking around on his second lap. I invited him to the back of my crib. I put bread on a fishing pole, cast it. I watched Bruce Leroy catch his first Dover sole. Man, I felt proud. What? Little man, what's up, though?
Everybody won't be.
Hey, yo. Shouts to James on the in the chat room. He said that Bruce Leroy is hilarious. That's a fact. That Bruce Leroy shit, he got it on that. That shit funny. He's a motherfucker. You know, that's the thing with this. When you, I guess, clowning somebody, it's about who could be the funniest. Bottom line, you know. And Ross called the nigga the Karate Kid, Bruce Leroy. I gave your son the glow. Crazy. That shit is wild. Shouts to Miss Magic on the super chat. Let's get to the Shannon Sharpe shit. Run the likes up. Salute to the Rec Mall. How many likes we got? Shouts to Miss Magic again on the super chat. She says, thanks for keeping me up to speed because I can't keep up. There's a lot going on. Make sure you check for that M.Reck Gene Deal So Reckless interview addressing Cameron and Vlad. I'm going to play a clip of that. It's on the channel too. Make sure you watch that. Let's go to the Shannon Sharpe shit. Let's get it. I'm taking calls too. I know a couple of people had called already, but I'm going to take calls after I read into the Shannon Sharpe shit. You dig what I'm saying? Do y'all care about this shit or not? You know, let's get it. It don't matter to me. We're going to still cover the news, though. All right, let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mob. Where we at? I got the Shannon Sharpe. Okay, here we go. So, according to Variety, okay, that's a credible source, Shannon Sharpe out at ESPN after settling. See, I was going to say that. The ex lawsuit. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it clean. So I'm going to say this before I read it. I knew him settling that lawsuit with that OnlyFans. She's not even a snow bunny because she's not even bad. A snowball. With that snowball, I knew he was in troubled waters. Okay? Because basically, okay, that's like pleading guilty in a sense. When you settle out of court, that's, you know what I mean? It is what it is. That's how they take that in. ESPN probably was like, yo, listen, we got a major corporation. We can't be settling out with no snowballs. She's not even a snow bunny. Okay? That's my shit too, snowball. Okay? So I don't want to see niggas running with the shit and don't salute. Okay? Snowballs is nasty. You know them nasty snowballs from New York City? You know that? Yeah, them dirty snowballs. Yeah, that's what he settled out of court with. Shannon Sharpe for 23 M's. Nasty work. Okay? Let's go into the story with this ESPN shit. Where we at? No, we are here. Okay, here we go. So, it says, Shannon Sharpe, the former NFL star who took a hiatus as a commentator on ESPN First Take after he was accused of sexual assault by his ex-girlfriend. They got him at his, they got the snowball as his ex-girlfriend. Wow. Crazy. Is not returning to the sports. All right. Variety has confirmed the decision by ESPN comes after he settled the lawsuit earlier this month. Stop saying earlier this month. This shit was like a few days ago, maybe a week ago. Okay. The PR be trying to spin it and all that, but let's get to it. A person familiar with the matter said Sharpe is not expected to return to ESPN from the break he announced in April 2025. You know what I'm saying? To deal with his legal entanglements, contacted by Variety, ESPN declined to make executives available for comments. Okay, so I guess that's it with the whole the ESPN thing. They don't really have much information, of course not. They trying to keep it quiet as possible, but we all know he settled out with the nasty snowball and lost 23 M's. I'm gonna take these calls. Hold on. Peace. Hold on 1 second, caller. Peace, caller. You there? Peace. Caller, you there? All right, y'all gotta be ready when I answer this phone. Let me put the number on the screen. I'm gonna take calls now. I got other news. I'm gonna go into the Gilbert Arenas joint too. I'm just doing this live, covering multiple topics and all that. But here go the number for the people who asked for the number. That's the number. Let me get this on the screen real quick. Hold on 1 second. I got y'all. Rick Ross out here acting a fool. Okay. Peace. Peace. All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this right and exact. Hold on 1 second. So the people can hear you. Okay. So caller, state your name, where you calling from again. And
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Lasso from Harlem, calling from Harlem, USA, from New
Okay.
York, New York.
Talk to me.
Okay.
What you want to talk about?
Yeah, Shannon, this big dummy. First of all, I gotta say I'm not surprised. With these men, I just want to know how many more snow bunnies, gold diggers, jump offs, side chicks you need to take you for your coins. I just don't. I mean, first of all, he had no business with a person like that.
A snowball. She's a snowball. She's not even a snow bunny. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
snowball. Yes, okay. I stand corrected. A snowball. But Shannon, he just one of those guys. Like they said it before. He was in school. He wasn't attractive. They looked over him. Then he got a little coin, and then he just going after the people he couldn't go after when he was in school. So the thing is that now you out 100 million. Yo, I mean, how many more examples that men that came before you that lost that type of money? But I guess you thought that, you untouchable. Oh, it's not going to happen to me. Well, yeah, dude, it happened to you. So you know what? I hope that snowball was worth it. That's all I got to say.
I hear that. Now, real quick before you go, since I got you here, right? I'm gonna keep you here to I get more calls. I know they calling, but
yeah, sure.
I like your energy. How you feel about this Rick Ross and 50 Cent thing? Did you catch the beginning of the show? What you think about?
Yeah, I called about that too. Yeah, I mean, 50, like I said, 50 need to worry about his own backyard. Now, Rick Ross, whether he go that way or not, I really don't care. I just want to stop getting on these videos showing his grizzly bear chest like he's sexy. One, you're not sexy, and two, as for 50, come on, dog. Wait, let's not talk about Daphne, because we already know you so busy going after everybody else, but soon as somebody clown you and your baby mother, then you got issues. You deflecting, dude. Your energy's in the wrong place. Talk about your baby mama. Ain't you trying to go for your son now? Ain't you trying to go for full custody? Now all of a sudden you want to go to full custody because she basically embarrassed you. Basically, because everybody knew it was her. So if she got it, you got it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, come on, 50. Just mind your business. Keep your head low. You got enough money because you look like a little kid out these streets. I mean, you like a bully. No, you are a bully. And I mean, just focus on something else. What happened to that movie studio you was doing in Louisiana? What happened to that? I mean, talk about that. I mean, he's just not he act like he's constructive. He act like he's making moves. But he's just taking all these L's. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, and he think he's funny. Yo, you're not funny.
Damn.
Don't quit your day job.
Damn. Crazy. I hear that. I love your commentary. Hold on, I gotta lock you in. You came with the smoke. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
You came with the smoke. How I spell your name?
Okay, it's LAA. Laasoul.
Soul. Okay. And
Yeah,
how?
from
And that's
Harlem, New York.
LaSalle?
La Soul. La
LaSalle.
Soul.
Okay, Harlem,
Yeah.
New York. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lock you in, and I'm gonna tap in with you from time to time. Good commentary.
Sure, no problem.
Appreciate you.
Okay, go. Keep up the great work. All right, take care.
Let's get it. Lines on fire. Call me up 310-692-9055. I'm gonna touch on this Gilbert Arena joint as well. Hold on, real. Pace. Y'all gotta be ready. I don't know what's going on with y'all in these calls. Please have your phone right and exact, because I'm ready to go. Okay. I got so much to cover. I got a lot of people calling. Y'all gotta be ready. Run the likes up. We live on YouTube, Facebook, as well as my channel. Peace. Yeah, you got to be ready. You got to be on the phone, my brother. This is a professional show. Y'all got to be ready.
What's up, my boy?
Yeah, what's happening, good brother? Speak directly in the phone.
Yeah, I just saw something about Shannon Sharpe, ESPN Sports Center, the side of the fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. After he settled with the snowball, because she's not a snow bunny. After he settled with the snowball, they got him up out of here.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it's crazy, my brother.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to speak on? You want to speak on Rick Ross violating 50 Cent's son with the Bruce Leroy?
yeah, that was crazy.
Shit crazy out here, man. Nigga call your son Bruce Leroy. Yeah. The gloves is off. Literally.
Yeah, it is.
Shit spooky out here. But yo, Ant, I appreciate you tapping in. You can call back. All right?
All right, my boy.
Peace. Run the likes up. We live. The livest show. Call me up 310-692-9055. Run the likes up. Okay. Let me ask you a question. If a nigga call your son Bruce Leroy, what you ready to do? You ready to put hands and feet on him? I need those calls right now. Cause that shit, I ain't gonna front, regardless of what, shit funny as hell though. Shit is a violation. But if a nigga call your son Bruce Leroy and said, I took your son on a fishing trip, and said his son was, with the sound effects, like, what the hell? That shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga Ross on some shit right now. Oh man. Let's get it. All right, so I'm gonna go into this Gilbert Arenas story. I got it right here. I'm gonna get back to the calls. All right, so let me pull up this Gilbert story. He got arrested. I'm gonna break this down real quick. Okay, we're gonna get back to Shannon Sharpe and 50 and Rick Ross. Okay, we got it on the screen. Run the lights up. I may not stay, live too long on this joint. Run it up. I guess the algorithm, they gotta push the live out. Make sure you hit the like button. We live on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, cost you nothing to hit that like button. So I don't know if they did a video on it. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me see 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all.
County and Marina Del Rey will be closed for safety reasons until at least noon today. Eyewitness News reporter Monica de Anda live in Marina Del Rey with the latest details.
Hold on, y'all. Let me refresh. Let me see if they got a news story. If not, I'ma read it. I don't know if they got like a let me see.
We have breaking news.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I got y'all. Let's get it. Breaking news. Gilbert Arenas has been arrested. Let's get it.
We have breaking news. Having just learned, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested. He and 5 others are accused of operating an illegal gambling business. The Department of Justice says they had high-stakes poker games at Arenas' Encino mansion. Arenas is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. He's expected to appear in court this afternoon in downtown LA. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day here on Eyewitness News.
Crazy. Let's get these calls in, man. At least he ain't getting arrested.
While many were sleeping, tsunami waves hit the California coast.
Beaches in LA County.
All right, at least he ain't getting arrested. Pardon himself, y'all. At least he ain't getting arrested for none of these snowballs. Okay, like your man right here. All right, he's out there getting to it. You know what I mean? He getting that gambling money. I'm not even mad at him. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to move out here, though. You know what I'm saying? See, now I don't know. I'm gonna go into the story again to see how serious it is, but I think that may be a slap on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. You know what I mean? Some people in the chat room saying it's federal. Yeah, we understand that, but that may be his first offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? We got to look more into it. But I'm gonna get back to these calls though. Let's get it. We're gonna talk. We got 3 topics we're gonna talk on. So you can call me on all 3 topics. You can call me on 50 Cent versus Rick Ross. You can call me on the Shannon Sharpe. Okay, I see people calling. You can call me on the Gilbert Arenas. Okay, so either which one is all good. Let's have fun. And we're gonna play the M.Reck Gene Deal So Reckless show interview. I put that on the network first. I had to give it to the record. Peace. Hold on 1 second.
Shout out to you, Rick. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Who this?
Shanita.
Hey, what's going on, Shanita?
And I just called to talk about Shannon.
Okay, let's get it.
I just got one thing to say. You big dummy. I don't know how he let himself get got like that. Like, he should have been way smarter than that. That girl, she lasting all the way to the bank.
Oh, is she?
Like you said,
hold on. Matter of fact, finish your thought. You said, like I said, what?
Like you said, not the snow bunny, the snowball. She done retired and all, and giving a whole solicited speech like she was at a real job. I'm not only fan if that's your job, baby. And you write a speech and a whole dissertation about how you gonna lead.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. I'm about to put her retirement speech on the screen. She had a retirement speech.
Yes, she did.
She retired from the NBA.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She wrote it like a professional, like oh my God. I don't feel bad for him because he's stupid. And then I still like seeing him like he should have known read like when you looking at contracts like that, they can say what they want about the other men, Stephen A. and stuff like that. I know sometimes he give us commentaries irking, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, that man did what he had to do to live a straight line to take care of his family. You sat there, you got family, you want to talk about people. Sat there on the interview, I watched him chew that man out, that comedian man dying on something, riling or something like that, telling him about this young girl, and the whole time you was doing it. You let this young girl play. You got daughters. You should know better. I'm like, if whoever you choose to date is your business. Is weird to me. To me, it's weird. Dating a 19-year-old at his age. But hey, that's what you choose to do. And look what she did, because she seen that money coming. So in the words of Tommy, telling Cole and Martin, you stupid. And you big dummy. Just like Bria Fox say.
I appreciate you calling. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Have a good day.
So let's get it. The line's on fire. Okay. The callers, the Wreck Mob is calling Shannon a big dummy. Okay. Where my man JR at? JR, where you at? Peace.
Peace, Wreck. What up?
What's going on? Who this?
Boulevard Raw, homeboy. What up?
Boulevard Raw. What's going on? This
Ain't nothing. Old Shannon Sharpe.
What's up? Talk to me.
Shannon Sharpe, old knucklehead, dumb. This nigga stupid, man. How you gonna let that young girl finesse you like that, Duke? Man, you should know better, man.
But yo, how
you should know better, man.
23 M's. Look, 23 M's and counting everything else he gave her. Probably gave her a couple of other M's from all the time he been dealing with her. Finesse.
Yeah, my resuscitation between her legs. It's stupid nigga, man. Like, yo, man. He too old to be with that little young girl, man. What's wrong with you, Duke? Come on, bro. And Ross better stop playing with, niggas need to stop playing with niggas' kids, man.
Let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought it up. Okay. Is Ross wrong for returning fire? Because 50 did it first.
Yeah, no diggity. Respect. Yeah, respectfully. Nah, he ain't wrong for it, but he wrong for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wrong, but he ain't wrong for it. You know what I mean?
He ain't wrong. Bruce Leroy is crazy, man. Come on. Whoa. Yo, Reck, that's crazy.
Yo,
that's crazy. I don't know. Yo, anyway, man, Reck, always, man, respect due, homeboy. You dig? My brother.
So,
Reck Mall for life. One.
Ready. Reck Mall for life. One. Let's get it. Lines on fire. Call me up. Run it up. We got 500 in the room. Let's get it. Salute to the Reck Mall. We here. Peace.
What's good, Reck? This K from Baltimore.
K, what's going on? Shouts to the whole Baltimore, man. K, talk to me, man.
Chilling. Hey, I want to start off by saying reliving Peace Nipsey Hussle. But I wanted to speak on Shannon Sharpe real quick, because with that being said, man, at least with 10 million alone, he could have had multiple black businesses popping with opportunities, especially for our youth. And to lose it over a 19-year-old that he met, let's be real, she 19, not even if he go to a bar with her, she gonna get treated like a child at the door off top. And with that being said, his game couldn't been that fire for real to hold on to a little ass girl like that, bro. Then lose all that money.
Crazy.
Gump, I don't feel bad for him at all. Take more from he ain't doing nothing but thinking with his dick for real anyway, and to lose it to a snowball with no flavor in it, crazy work.
All right, I appreciate you, my
right.
brother. Watch the new interview. It's on the channel with me and Gene Dill. He addressing Cameron and DJ Vlad. All right.
Already, I'm on.
Let's get it. Oh yeah, we got that new interview, the So Reckless interview. I know a lot of y'all been waiting on it. It's on the network, but it's on the channel. It's on the YouTube channel. It's on the M.Reck YouTube channel. Go run it up. Okay. Gene Dill going off, addressing the Cameron and DJ Vlad. He's responding to them, actually. But call us. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
Peace. This is Goddess. What's up, M.Reck?
Goddess, what's going on? It's been a minute. What's happening?
It's been a minute. I got something to say.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So, Shannon Sharpe and everybody else that went out like him, because he won't be the last and he wasn't the first. Now, this is scientifically proven. The skin that they have is the same as a pig under the microscope.
Damn.
The hair, it smells like dog when it's wet.
Damn.
This is science because it's fur. We have hair. They have fur. And you let that beast finesse you out of all that money and so-called prestige, but he's not done yet. He doesn't know himself. He doesn't know his real history. This should be a lesson. Teach your sons, mothers, fathers about that type, because they're out there. And she didn't work alone. They was plotting on him. Study her last name, and her family is deeper than that. She wasn't just a random person out the blue.
Wow.
And it was the same day that he was supposed to get that deal that all that went into effect. So that didn't happen just like that. They had been on a move with him. And they moving on some other people like that too. We just haven't seen it yet. People date where they live. That's true. But sometimes people just want to touch things that they shouldn't be touching in the first place. That's the problem. And, to keep it all 1,000, 1,000,000, and 1,000,000,000, he's sick too. The things he was saying to her, that it was wild. Like that slavery master type. I'm going to get you white. Like, it was just like, what's wrong with you?
Wow.
You know what I mean? These are the people that's representing in these sectors and stuff. It's off base. So he needs help too, because he wasn't just dating only them. He has children with black women. That's my understanding. So you wanted to do something else. He's a fool, but he ain't the only one. Brothers, get you a sister, and sisters, get you a brother.
Wow.
And let's get together. Because wherever you go, it's gonna be something. So you're still gonna have to learn how to communicate and love each other. It was more love, more black marriages and slavery than it is today. So it's no excuse. We got to start loving each other right and understanding and having real conversations. Nobody deserves abuse. Don't put up with no nonsense. I'm not saying that. But these men, you know, they run into all these different cultures and they constantly getting caught up, if not murdered, if not something else. It's like it's always something. But when you with who you're supposed to be with, it's not a lot of chaos and confusion. It shouldn't be.
Understood.
But when you with them, you don't know what's behind the next door. Just like anybody. I'm not saying, you know, with our people, people got problems too. But you know what I'm saying.
I got you.
It's so much behind that. It's always going to be something, but they want to run. I think I heard a comedian, entertainer. He said, well, you know, back in slavery times, we couldn't have them. Now we can have them. Why do you want them?
Come on.
Yeah, why you want them in the first place? Why you said that to the whole world, and you have all those children? Why would you want, after everything that our ancestors had to go through, and all the lynchings, and all the testicles getting cut off, and all the babies get stomped on from being dragged leg to leg by a horse? Why would you want to run to that after you got a little bit of money? That's the only thing you could think of after all of that? Damn.
Crazy.
That's all, because I'll say some things and I don't want to get you flagged. So I'm gonna call you on another show.
Nah, it's all good. God, appreciate you tapping in.
All right.
Great assessment.
Peace.
All right, peace.
All right.
Let's get it. Run the lights up. The line's on fire. I may stay longer. We gotta get the likes up. I need to see those likes up. I need to see those super chats, cash apps. Run it up. I see SJ in the building. Salute. Run the lights up. We talking Shannon Sharpe, Gilbert Arenas. We talking Rick Ross violating 50 Cent's son, calling him Bruce Leroy. This shit crazy out here. But caller, let's get it.
What's up, Rex? This is Carolina Hood, man. What's up with Rex, y'all? Rex Maul.
Salute.
But on the Shannon Sharpe thing, I know Shannon wasn't gonna come back anyway. I mean, any two time when you on TV and they talk about you gonna leave the show for a while, you might as well say you fired, bro. They ain't gonna mess with him no more. And then Shannon been moving crazy out there anyway, because Monique, if you go back on his show where he been talking to Monique and Cheryl Underwood, they telling him he been moving funny out there anyway, playing with them little white cats out there. So you already know that. But 50, Rick Ross, you know. I guess 50 be trolling his people, so I guess it is what it is, you know. I guess I mean you gotta draw a line when it comes to people kid, but hey, 50 son be out there, he be trolling people too, so it is what it is.
He started it. I ain't gonna hold you. He started.
Yeah, so you gotta get your medicine if you want to step out on the field with the big dogs, so that's what you get. And on the other topic right there with Gilbert, them boys be talking too much, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. A lot of these big time podcasts out here, except you, Rick. Them boys be putting their business out too much, be talking too much in numbers, what they getting.
Yeah.
And you know, Gail got karma on him too now. Gail say some crazy stuff out there with people too now. So you know, what goes around come back around, you know? You laugh and make fun with other people. But I be listening to Gail. I listen to his podcast. Gail remind me of Shannon. Shannon be about to make them deals. Shannon really trick his own self out of the bag. He gets on there and talk about what he gonna make and what he gonna make and calling out numbers. Man, you ain't no people out there watching, you know. You be watching it. You don't know who watching your podcast. So it is what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my assessment on that. That's what happened with that. All right. All right, fam.
Peace. Salute. All right, everybody make sure. See? I put the bat signal in the ear, the wreck mob signal. and my man JR Peer. I put the Wreck Mob signal in the air and JR Peer. You heard? What's going on, JR? Salute, King.
Yo, peace, man. Peace and Wreck, peace, Wreck Mob, and peace SJ, man.
Yeah, salute to SJ. She in the building. Talk to me, JR. Man, where you gonna start at?
I'm gonna touch from. Huh?
I want to start at Bruce Leroy. You know what I mean?
Well, I had to correct you on something there. I ain't never see 50 play with nobody kids.
Oh, no.
He started it.
Yeah, he started with the baby moms and his son. You remember? Rick Ross baby.
He never played with nobody kids. He brought the kids. Rick Ross's baby moms brought the kids, but he didn't reach out and say, "Yo, bring the kids." Or I never seen 50 extend and play with nobody children.
Nah, JR, I'm telling you, him and Mayweather, his videos out there. You know what I'm saying? They took pictures.
But
pictures with his son.
He did that.
Look,
he did that. No,
look, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? Like when you're dealing with a woman with kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know it ain't something serious. As a man, what you do, you say, "Yo, look, handle what you got to do with your kids. Go find a babysitter, or I'll pay for a babysitter, this, that, and the third." Especially if you know you're gonna do what you gonna do with Shorty and keep it moving. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nah, they play with that man kids. Mayweather as well as 50. Okay, they took pictures with his son on social media. This is a fact. You dig what I'm saying? Now Rick Ross.
I'm just saying, I never seen 50 say anything negative about nobody's children. That's all I'm saying. I never seen that.
A picture's worth 1,000 words.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, but yo, she brought the kids. He wanted her to come out. She brought the kids. Right or wrong?
Yo, she fouled for allowing 50 Cent to eat.
Agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Agree. And since when do we hang the jacket of what a broad do? Oh, let me tell you something.
Look.
The Bible says that, wickedness, like the wickedness of a woman, my dude. So I'm just letting you know, I ain't never hanging no jacket on my son on no man.
In the chat room, 50 took Ross' son to Floyd house. This is a fact. That's what I'm saying. He took him to Floyd house. You know what I'm saying?
He took 50 took the baby mom. She took the kids. He never. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's all. It's the same thing with 50 right now, right? Right. The same thing. Diddy didn't aim at the kid. He aimed at the shorty. The shorty is the one bringing the kid in, but he's not aiming at the kid. That's what I'm trying. That's the only thing I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying, but the games.
This nigga right now is directly aiming at the kid. He said Bruce Leroy talking about the kid.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, I'm be honest with you. 50 Cent don't get no pass in my book. Okay, I tell you.
I ain't mad at you. Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, everybody get this work because 50 was dead wrong when he took those pictures and played on the internet with his son years ago. He was dead wrong. I'm just letting you know that it ain't no pass. I don't care.
This is all around. This is all around the time that they put the monkey on Marquise's head. You remember that they put the monkey on his body?
Yeah.
This is all around that same time that everybody was playing crazy. They did the psychic thing and all that.
Wrong. What I'm saying is to you, they both playing games with the kids, and I don't agree with. But we here. You know what I'm saying? We here.
It is what it is, man. I don't really care about that whole thing anyway. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, to be honest with you, they grown men.
Yeah.
Big Ross ain't about Franks anyway. This nigga getting beat up by white boys in Canada. I mean, I ain't even taking that nigga seriously at all. I mean, you want to be funny, you be funny, but
nah, the shit funny though. Regardless of what you call him, Bruce Leroy, it's foul, but the shit funny. I'll be real with you. Once the nigga, I said, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get to it. You want to talk about this?
I mean, Joints is funny and all that. And so Rick Ross is, approached by some white boys in a dark alley. You know what I'm saying? Then,
he already got his jaw tapped in Canada. We already know, like Rick Ross, he ain't about that action because first and foremost, that wasn't supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? We gonna always be real, but if it's funny, it's funny. We call it.
No, that was funny though. The Bruce Leroy thing is real funny, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of taking the aim at little kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of that.
I'm with you. Yeah, but you know how it goes. This is niggas be playing these internet games with niggas, baby moms, kids, and all that. And plus, remember too, JR, you know better. Anytime when you put a certain energy out, it might not hit you. It might hit your kids. So that's how that should go with the universe. We know that.
No, that's definitely true. There's no argument for me on that one.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
That universal law.
That's biblical.
That's biblical. You know
that's
you
biblical,
know that.
bro.
You know that. That's what I'm saying. What we talk about, JR. Come on, man. You feel me?
No, you right and exact on that. You right and exact on that.
Yeah.
You know, but I just wanted to bring something up, man. I gotta call Stephen A out here, man.
Let's get it.
Stephen A went to bat for Joy Taylor after her firing. This dude was ranting and raving. He ain't got no smoke for his man.
He couldn't wait for Shannon Sharpe to get fired. Shannon Sharpe smoked his boots. We gonna keep it official. We gonna keep it official. Stephen A is a hater. Okay?
Damn.
We gonna
I
keep
thought
it
that
official.
was his man.
Yeah, okay. When the news first broke, he couldn't wait to go and do a story on it. He covered it.
Yeah, he was cooking.
He was cooking. He was cooking. He couldn't wait.
That's disappointing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I was extremely disappointed in that, man. You ain't gonna hold your man down. Come on, bro.
Who the hell touched
But you're probably right. You know what? You're right. This dude was getting the unk love. People was loving Shannon.
Yeah, of course.
They was loving Shannon.
Of course.
And Stephen A is a known, he a known, jokester, man. Nobody takes Stephen A seriously no more. Particularly after he said that LeBron was number 2. I was like, you lost all your credibility, God. Get yourself out of here, man. Yo, for real, word is born, man. Lost all credibility with me to be that age and talking about LeBron number 2. Come on, son. You actually lived Magic Johnson and Larry Bird.
Man,
this guy's crazy, man.
I tell people, but that conversation, we got so many GOATs, like you said, Magic, Larry Bird. It's so many people. Of course, Jordan, Kobe. We could go on and on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
so I
man.
say, yo, they all GOATs. You feel me? They all GOATs, but it's hard to.
But some people are bigger GOATs than others, particularly for what they did for the sport.
I'm with
Magic and Bird literally saved the damn sport. There wouldn't have been no sport without them.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things you gotta pay homage to, man. And I don't know why we do that nowadays. And we just dismiss history. But I don't want to go too crazy on that line. Also, Gilbert Arenas, the worst charge I heard was lying to the feds. If they really can prove that he lied to them, that's one of the worst charges you could be hit with. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. That's 10 years off rip.
Hold on. So the feds hit you with 10 years for perjury?
Yeah, like if you lie to them and they can prove it, you cannot lie. It's a federal crime to lie to a federal agent. So if a federal agent asks you anything and you lie to him about it, yo, you go to jail. That is a law.
Wow.
The federal, because that's what they said in the report. It was like lying to a federal agent. So that's a serious charge, bro. I'm just telling you right now. They use that charge to flip people. You understand? Like that's the charge they really be using to flip niggas. That's serious.
Damn.
So like, damn. I mean, that's a bad one. Now he got money, so we'll see what happens. But you don't never want to get hit with that one. That's a bad charge to get hit with, bro. Especially if they can prove it. But that's what I wanted. I just wanted to check in on that. Really, the Shannon Sharpe and just to let you know that charge right there for the feds. But yo, Reck, I'm going off grid, my G.
Oh, what?
So yeah. Matter of fact, when you went live, I was in the theater with Shorty. I was just on Fantastic Four right now.
Okay, my bad. I'm glad you tapped in. Look, go watch the Fantastic Four because I heard it was banging. How you like it so far?
No, it was fire. Now I finished watching it. When I came out,
okay.
As soon as we jumped in the V, you went live. I was like, oh, Reck is going live.
Salute.
Like,
Perfect time.
I was like, yeah. Word. I was like, nah. I'm gonna tell you. Let's go home real quick. So we shot back to the crib, but I'm about to go off grid because we about to leave out of here tomorrow.
Okay. Look, I text you any links though. You know what I'm saying? I'll text you any links.
Yeah, copy that.
Update.
Yeah, keep me in the loop. But I'm also gonna send something. You know what I mean? So while I'm going. If you had anything that you trying to do,
you already. That's love. And you let me say this. I'm on the line with my brother JR, one of my biggest supporters and sponsors of the live show, the comedy shows, the MRecktv lives, and everything. This is my brother right here. I appreciate you, JR. Salute, King.
Yo, man, love, man, and peace SJ, peace Wreck Mob, and peace to you, M.Reck, man. You stay up, keep going, man.
No doubt, JR. Be safe, man. Have a great time, too. You and the missus.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome, brother. One. Let's get it, man. The line's on fire, okay? Let's get it. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Hold on 1 second. We got the queen on the line. Songs by Alicia. This fucking phone is going crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. This shit is going nuts. My personal as well as the calling line and all that. Peace and love, queen. Talk to me. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Great to speak with you. Much love.
Much love. Songs by Alicia. What's going on? Talk to me. What you want to address?
So basically, karma is kicking ass and taking names, M.Reck.
Let's talk about it.
I mean,
where you want to start?
Well, okay. One of the things I want to say to people, especially when it comes to this industry, be careful who you offend in life, period, because there's more than one way to skin a cat. And one of the things I was sitting back thinking about is, let's just think about this for a second, right? When you have somebody like, for instance, a Shannon Sharpe, who has been moving sloppy. Maybe he's a little arrogant, and maybe he's offended somebody, right? But they did not have the balls to go up against him the way they would have liked to. So they send something your way and set you up.
Yep.
You don't know you getting set up because you're so accustomed to moving the way you move and doing what you want to do that you didn't even know that this was sent your way.
Correct.
That's one thing to consider. Same thing with Gilbert Arenas. Who snitched on him? One of the other callers said earlier, these guys be talking too much. They think everybody's their friend. And they sit up in there having these conversations, and being cocky and talking and running their mouth and being a little bit too loose. And people use information against you. I guarantee you somebody snitched on them. Or somebody who lost money and was pissed off because they lost money and went snitched. Because as soon as people don't get their way, this is what they do. But once again, I fought them because, look, Gilbert Arenas, you done did your thing. You too old to be out here moving sloppy. Give it up. Leave that to the young boy. They not even getting away with it. When you have a certain reputation, you just cannot allow yourself to be caught up in certain things. You can't get your hands dirty. It's over. That time is come and gone. If you didn't get it out of your system when you was young, just forget about it. Live vicariously through someone else. Dream about it. But leave all of this illegal stuff alone. Just leave it alone. It's over. I don't even know why this is exciting anymore. It's tacky at this point.
Yeah.
Give it up.
I mean, I'm going to say this. When you already got to a certain bag and it's all legal money, why would you jeopardize that?
Exactly.
And that be
because in the end, that's short money. To what you could, to what you have at your fingertips. What your name, what you can command, your work, and everything that you put in, it yields you so many more opportunities. It's not worth the risk. We gotta start weighing our options and from a better perspective mentally. Like you moving like somebody that ain't never made money before.
Crazy.
You moving like somebody that don't have no opportunities and ain't never had no opportunities. It's goofy now. You know what I mean? And these people sitting back laughing because now they about to run up a bag. You about to run up a bag in lawyer money, running back and forth to court, everybody in your business. So now this is gonna mess up your legitimate money. They know exactly what they doing when they hit them with it too, M.Reck. It's the same play. It's just lame.
Crazy. Thank you, Queen. Great assessment as always. Also, I don't know if you know. I know you probably saw it, but I did put it on YouTube. The clip to the So Reckless show with Gene Dale dressing Cameron and DJ Vlad. You know, just in case if you wanted to watch it on YouTube, I put up the first clip today with that. You know.
Yes, I watched the initial one, so I definitely gonna go and catch this.
Appreciate you so much, Queen.
Yeah, I see Gene ain't taking no shorts. He's sending that heat.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know, Gene keeping his foot on the gas, but I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you for all the support too. You know, you're one of my biggest supporters and sponsors. Songs by Alicia, and yeah, you know, we here, man. It's the news was kind of like real slow the last couple of days, so I didn't go live. Plus, I was handling some other stuff, but you know, I had to pull up today with some new content as well as go live so the people can have a voice as well. You know?
Much love. Yes, sir. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Much love. Peace, Queen.
Peace.
Let's get it. The line's on fire, okay? Call me up 310-692-9055. Rick Ross keeping his foot on the gas. I just seen another clip. I'm about to play this next clip of Rick Ross. Rick Ross is going crazy. Peace.
Peace. What's good, M.Reck? This is D from Detroit. What up, though?
D, what's happening? Everything good? What up, though?
Everything smooth. What up, though? Before we get started, I want to say thank you for sending that music promotion to my email. I'm about to get at you in the month of August. We about to build, all right? So I appreciate that first and foremost.
All right, no problem.
Yes, sir, man.
Appreciate you.
I'm about to run down anytime, OG. I'm about to run down these 3 topics real quick. So I know you got the lines on fire.
Let's get
first and foremost, man, with this Rick Ross situation, man. You never play with the shorties, man. Like that's playing with fire, man. I used to work in education, man. I used to be over the detention or ISS program, but I was the type of guy. I was like the big homie. I was like, man, you shouldn't be up in here because what you're doing now, that can lead to real life. So I'm saying that to say this: just don't play with the shorties. I will see how passionate the parents was about their kids. So you playing these games over these, like you said, these internet games. Get you laid up in the box, man. On both sides, they both wrong. Like
they both wrong. That's what I said. You know, we call it in the middle. They both dead ass wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's the innocent. You lead them up out of that, man. Whatever y'all got going on, they've been having this going on since I was in high school, 09, and this 2025, man. Like this, you know, I don't know if y'all want to grow up and leave it alone, but just leave the shorties out of that, man. That's playing with fire. But that Bruce Lee war, that was nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, man. I looked at the picture too. That was crazy. Oh man, that was crazy.
You just mentioned it made me laugh again. That Bruce Lee.
I looked at the picture, boy.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, man. The Shannon Sharpe, man, real quick, man. He's the Green Mile Goof. He's the Green Mile Goof, man. First and foremost, I'm 32. I ain't never tricked off no broad in my life. I've been raised by all Southerners, man. What's going on with these cats? You got the gift and the gab, man. You get at a shorty like that with whatever you working with, man. You ain't gotta just leave with your bread, man, because you already know you a walking lick when you do that. And you a big country, I want my cornbread ass cat too. It's a wrap for you. You was a walking lick, man. Straight up.
Crazy.
Straight
it's
up.
Crazy. But my brother, I appreciate you. Make sure you check out the new clip I just uploaded with Gene Dale a few hours ago. That shit doing numbers too.
Hey, I watched it earlier, and I watched the OG joint too. I watched all of it with So Reckless, man. You did a great job. The assessment was A1. Y'all went deep into detail about how y'all first built with Wisdom Clear. I've been on it, man, since day one with y'all.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let the people know who you be again, man.
Man, this D from 313. I got the fire soulful hip hop, man. Been doing this really since college in 2015, and I'm about to build with M.Reck, and we got something that y'all ain't really never heard before. It's about to be a breath of fresh air. So y'all about to be hearing from me and M.Reck real soon, man. So
let's get it, my brother.
Y'all. One.
Salute. One. Let's get it. The line's on fire, man. You know, let me go to this Rick Ross. Let me get back to the lines. Rick Ross is going crazy, man. He just uploaded some more videos. So we're going to be here rocking out for another hour. So run it up. I need everybody to go click that link right now on the video I just uploaded with me and Gene Dale. Go Go click on it right now, right? And just put it in your tab so you can get to it after this live. But let me go to this Rick Ross. All right, let me here we go right here. Here go the link. Make sure you watch this just in case you didn't watch it today. It's exclusive. Okay, from the So Reckless show. Go click on it, put it in the tab, pause it, or bookmark it for later. You know what I mean? Do that real quick. It's in the chat room. Go do that. All right, let's go to Rick Ross. Rick Ross is on some shit. All right, that nigga ain't playing. He got his foot on the gas. Let's get it. All right. Salute to the Rec Mob. Run the lights up. How many likes we got, man? How many likes we got? Let's get it, though. We live on Facebook. We live on YouTube as well as my channel and Troy Yap channel. Run it up. Make sure you go watch The Streets is a Myth. Episode 1 and 2 is out now. Let's get it.
Your youngest son. So 50, look, I mentioned your youngest son, Bruce Leroy. Me taking him fishing for the first time, watching him catch his first Dover sole. That ain't a snapper. Now, but me and my buddies, we was talking about little man possibly suffering with trauma in the future. And I said, okay, that's something I never thought about, trauma. But if he is suffering from trauma or needs any assistance, I'm gonna be here for him. I would love to get him a puppy. What kind of puppy? Chihuahua? All right. A Chihuahua for Bruce Leroy. What? Any nigga want?
Yeah, these niggas is wilding. Kids is definitely off limits, but we here. They here. They already been violating. So we here. I'm only doing my job as a media platform covering the news. They put it out there on their social media. It is what it is. Let's get it. Run the lights up. And I'm hearing 50 Cent starting with Benzino. He's clowning Benzino. So, you know, we got to call things for what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know Benzino going to respond. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to 50 Cent page. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is what 50 Cent does. He goes at everybody. Okay. Let's go to 50 Cent page. He's clowning Benzino. Let's get. I don't own the music, so let me see what 50 Cent wrote in terms of the caption. Okay. So this is a clip that been going viral with Benzino. You know, I believe it's a song, maybe a freestyle, but 50 Cent. Let me see, man. I don't know. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get hit with a copyright claim. But 50 Cent put a caption up. Yo, this is the worst shit. This shit funny though. Yo, this is the worst shit I heard this year. The fuck wrong with him? 60 years old, bro. Nah, this ain't it. I hold you. That shit was funny though. Yeah, but 50 stays starting shit. So we gotta, you know, call it down the middle, man. So when Benzino fire back, Rick Ross fire back, you know, they gotta be right. You know what I mean? All right, let's open the lines up, man. We got a lot to talk about. It's a lot going on. Now we got 4 different topics that you can address. 50 Cent clowning Benzino for being 60 years old and still trash. Rick Ross calling 50 Cent son, Bruce Leroy, and talking about how he took him fishing while his mom's is on Star Island. Shit crazy. Star Island is crazy. All right. Hold on 1 second. Peace. Mute your audio. Caller, mute your audio, please. Gotta mute your audio, please, caller. Yo. Yeah, hold on 1 second, caller. I got you. All right, so caller, state your name, where you calling from. Let's get it.
It's Miss Tracy from Southwest Philly. And I know you're going to jump on me, but I can't miss everything.
All right.
It'd be too good.
It's all good. It's all good.
And I know you're going to jump
You know
on
what
me,
I was going to say. You know what I was going to say. You playing that damn. You playing the
That's why I had to beat
audio
you
on the
to it.
backdrop. You feel me?
Yeah, that's why I had to beat you to it.
Yeah.
But what I want to say is this. These are grown men.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Leave these kids out of this bull, this BS.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go at each other, so be it.
Yeah.
So be it. But leave the children out of it. Of course, we know 50 Cent is petty. We do know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But leave these babies out of that nonsense. That I'm not with. I'm not with that. Because that don't have nothing to do with that. Now, as far as Mr. Shannon Sharpe,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's going through midlife crisis or what.
Mm-hmm.
But he had no business going down there and playing with this young lady. I'm gonna put it that way. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are women that's older, that's mature, that when you do have certain encounters, it's between you and them.
Mm-hmm.
When you, what's the word? When you play with M.Reck, you get smacked every time. Okay? And that's what happened with him. Now, what I want to say about Glad. Why are you so interested in our history? Why want to know? Why are you reporting on our history and trying to tell us what's right, what's wrong? We know what it is. That's why we have MRecktv.
Come on,
That's why we have other black podcasters. But we don't need you. What we need you for? What is the curiosity with Caucasian folks when they come to us? What is it? We don't think about y'all 24/7. We don't. When we do our history, we don't talk about y'all. What is it about us that y'all so curious about, or rather, y'all think y'all can speak on?
Correct.
Because you can't tell me about another person that's black. I'm black, you black. How you gonna come in? No.
Come on now.
I'm not feeling him. I wasn't feeling him with Gene Deal, and it was another person that had to check him. You know, what gave you the right? Who told you you had the green light? Who told you had the green light to tell us about who we are? Don't you think we know who we are? Don't you think we know what we're about?
Correct. But Miss Tracy,
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. You know I got a million calls.
I know. I just want to put it out there. I ain't heard from you in a couple of days.
I know. I appreciate you. That's why I was letting you vent. You know, I haven't been live in like 4 or 5 days. So no, I have. I just been doing other things. I went to the Ja Rule concert Sunday. I went live and giving y'all a play-by-play. Those who caught it, whatever, on YouTube or my Instagram. You know, if you haven't, you know.
Oh, you went to Ja Rule concert?
Oh man, it was incredible. And it was packed, 15,000 plus. So when niggas be saying Ja Rule, what? That Ja Rule whole career, all he did was stadiums. That's all he does. You never see Ja Rule in a small club. So when niggas be saying Ja Rule career over, I'll be like, how? When?
Now listen, I'm gonna make you laugh right quick. My mother's not here anymore, but when she was, guess who she was listening to? Ja Rule.
Oh,
She said, "That's my boy."
Wow.
She ain't here no more, but Ja Rule was her boy. I'm so proud of him.
Fact. And I'm gonna say this. And he performed every record and it sound like the record, but he did it live. Non-stop. And the people sung the songs and a whole different demographic, a whole different kind of man. Listen. Really fire.
I missed
and look,
that.
let me tell you who else was there. Eve was there. Nelly.
Who? Nelly's supposed to be coming here. I think Nelly's supposed to come here to Philly.
Oh yeah?
I think she's coming here. Yeah, I think Nelly's coming here to Philly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see that.
That show was fire.
I ain't gonna front. Old lady.
Salute to Amber and Obel, to that's Ja Rule Liquor Company with his partners. They treated me. They rolled out the red carpet, the Sprinter, you know what I'm saying? The Mercedes,
That's beautiful.
the luxury Sprinter, you know what I mean? All
That's
that
beautiful.
to the event, salute. Man, appreciate it. Then got to chop it up with Ja Rule. Been a minute since, I filmed him before he had got locked up. That was years ago, and he did a freestyle for me. We chopped it up about that. So it was a beautiful thing. So, you're going to see M.Reck doing the up close and personal backstage with your favorite artists or interviews. And, I go live like this, but I got a lot going on. You're going to see me going live from the movie set.
You getting your accolades. I like that. They respecting you. You getting your accolades. Go ahead, boy. Do your thing.
Thank you, Miss Tracy. So look, Miss Tracy, I'm going to get to the next caller. I appreciate you, though.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Peace. Let's get it. Lines on fire. Peace.
Peace. What's good, right?
What's going on, my brother? I can barely hear you, man. You in the truck? You in the car?
Yeah, I'm in the car. Can you hear me good? Or
yeah, you good. I'm a bear with it, though. Let's get it. Talk to me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's get it.
Okay, so I want to address basically all the topics. I'm trying to break them down in little pieces, and I'm not going to spend as much time. Start with this whole 50 thing, right? Ross is not wrong for the way he's responding. I say that because you don't do something to a man and then tell that man how to respond. Yep. He's been trolling Ross for over a dime. This isn't a season or a month. This is a decade of him trolling this man. He had his girl and all that craziness on the video. So 50 Cent, you might as well get a taste of your own medicine. So no, you don't do something and tell a man how to respond. So his kid is not off limits. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Now, as for my man Gilbert Arenas, that's more of an example of do as I say, not as I do. We all know everything that is any business conducted in this country is all slang, all of it. Gambling is everywhere, even in the NFL. I saw something on the news the other day that they said now the whole FanDuel thing, that's collusion because how you going to have betting and teams and all that conflict of interest, blah, blah, blah. So all that stuff is a racket. Again, do as I say, not as I do. So Gilbert, you should know better. You can't play that man in his game. If you want to make some money, you got to be willing to give up some money, which is paying taxes, and then they'll let you eat a little bit. But when you try to side to them, you're going to have problems. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that.
So that's pretty much that. Now, what was the last time? I forget. I'm kind of trying to hurry up and break them all down.
50 Cent.
I said Arenas. Oh, your boy, Mr. Green Mile, a.k.a. Blindside. Listen, man, this dude, he just spent $23 million. I bet you there was somebody in his family probably asked him for $10 grand.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, Shannon again. Somebody in his family probably asked him for $10 grand and told him no. But then he go and gives 23 to you, as you say, a snowball. Think about all the money that we as a people have been giving back to these people, all due to shenanigans. And we can go with Puff and his trial, how many millions he's spending. Shannon Sharpe, how many millions he just cost up. And we can go on and on. Just imagine if we took all of that money that we just threw back and we used it and invested it amongst ourselves, how much better off we would be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. But again, this is where we are as a people, so it is what it is. That's all I want to say, Greg. I've been shouting you out for several years. I'm one of the original recipients of the Shots Fired. Again, I'm a.k.a. Mr. Fat Joe Podcast. It's trash going back over 5 years. That's how long I've been rocking out with you.
I appreciate you, good brother. Thank you. Salute, King.
All right, you got it. Salute.
All right, peace. Let's get it. Run the lights up. Okay. Run it up. Let's get the lights up so the live can get pushed out. I'm taking calls. Lines on fire. Call me up. 310-692-9055. Man, I don't know. I want to play this Benzino shit, but I don't want to get hit with no copyright claims, man. You dig? I'm gonna play the Gilbert Arenas shit too, also. For the people just now coming in the room, I'm gonna play the Rick Ross videos as well too. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to SJ. Appreciate you. holding down the room. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna get back to the calls in a minute. Let's go to this Gilbert Arenas news update. Let's get it. All right, hold on 1 second. I got y'all.
We have breaking news. Having just learned, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested. He and 5 others are accused of operating an illegal gambling business. The Department of Justice says they had high-stakes poker games at Arenas' Encino mansion. Arenas is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. He's expected to appear in court this afternoon in downtown LA. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day here on Eyewitness News.
All right, run the lights up. Salute to the rec mom. About to open the lines back up, but before that, let's get to these videos. All right, let me see. See, man, I don't own this music, man. Oh man, but let's go to this Rick Ross shit. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, these niggas acting a fool. All right. Let's see where we at with it. I think Rick Ross deleted the old videos. Yo, he wilding with this. What the? Crazy. Ross, you wild for that. Hold on, let me put it on the screen so y'all can see. This nigga Ross wilding. And he at replying 50 Cent. Hit him with the what the? Crazy. There we go.
Biggest pool party of the year.
Before I met you, baby, I don't have an egg.
This is for the ladies. We got the biggest pool party of the year going down this Saturday. Ladies, no excuses. Go get your wax. Go get your wax. Go get your wax. There's somebody out there that need to hear this. Go get your wax. You got a few days. The pool party Saturday. It's going to be a big thing. It's going to be super ultra fly, geeky, rich, bougie, ghetto, big boss. Go get a wax, baby. I just released the Maybach Music Rap Arena merch collabo, talking about taking it back to the essence of MCing, battle rapping, so on and so forth. Someone in my DM say, is that what you and 50 Cent doing? Are y'all battle rapping? Is it beef, real beef? Well, I'm going to say this. Beef, it could be complicated, but I done took 50 Cent youngest son, Bruce Leroy, a.k.a. what? I done took him fishing before. And he loved when I do the what noise. You know, I used to see him all the time over there. But I guess one day his mom may have been creating content on Star Island somewhere, and he was walking around on his second lap. I invited him to the back of my crib. I put bread on a fishing pole, cast it. I watched Bruce Leroy catch his first Dover sole. Man, I felt proud. What? Little man, what's up, though? So 50, look, I mentioned your youngest son, Bruce Leroy, me taking him fishing for the first time, watching him catch his first Dover sole. That ain't a snapper. Now, but me and my buddies, we was talking about little man possibly suffering with trauma in the future. And I said, okay, that's something I never thought about, trauma. But if he is suffering from trauma or needs any assistance, I'm gonna be here for him. I would love to get him a puppy. What kind of puppy? Chihuahua? All right. A Chihuahua for Bruce Leroy. What?
When you see me yell out and make him whisper.
All right, we here, y'all. So let me open the lines up. Salute to the rec mob. Just bringing y'all up to speed for the people who just coming into the live, okay? You know, I haven't been live in a few days, so you know the algorithm going to play games. But regardless of what, put content up earlier. You know, make sure you go check that M.Reck Gene Deal exclusive clip that I put up on the YouTube, okay? Addressing DJ Vlad, being on camera on platform, and trying to discredit Gene, okay? So nevertheless, let me get this on the screen. Please, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me get this on the screen. Peace. What up, though, Janie B?
What up, though, M.Reck?
What's happening?
What up, though?
What up, though? Talk to me.
I'm just going to say what nobody else does say it because it's like we ain't really supposed to say it, but you know you my guy, M.Reck. 50 Cent, see what you did? You did it to yourself. Detroit rolled for you. We allow Rick Ross to come here just to slap you in your face to let you understand. He would have been took care of any other time, but you had to do that. You had to go against the grain. And Rick Ross don't get too comfortable. We let you in one time, don't try it again.
I hear that. So let me ask you something. What's your assessment on Rick Ross calling 50 Cent's son Bruce Leroy?
I think all of them goofy. Like, you know, all these my favorite people to hate. Rick Ross, Benzino, 50 Cent, like Shannon Sharpe. They all goofies.
Oh man.
And I'm from the streets. Ain't nothing off limits once you start whatever you start.
I hear that. Run the likes up. Salute to the Rec Mall. We live on YouTube as well as Facebook. We on M.Reck channel as well as Troy Ave channel. Run it up. We got exclusive up. Gene Deal clip that was on the Viral Network. I'm putting all the the clips over here now. It's been over there for a month now. Hopefully they did what they supposed to do, but we bringing it back home. You dig what I'm saying? To the Rec Mall, my family. So
you know what, M.Reck? You know what's crazy though about this? You know what's really crazy about this? 50 Cent allowed Rick Ross to go at his oldest son, and he and his oldest son's words, you thought that boy was special. so he knew that it wasn't gonna bother him going after the oldest son, so he went after the youngest one.
Damn. Janie B, you be dropping those gems. I ain't gonna hold you. Man. Oh man. So let me ask you this. In all fairness, so it's fair game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 50 been going after. Listen, all of them been going after everybody. Little Meech is Big Meech's son. If he had a problem with Big Meech, why did he go after Lil Mimi as he called? You should have took that up with the daddy. So no, I don't care who he talk about. Talk about everybody.
I like Janie B. You keep it so official. Man, we would
have rolled for 50, but we ain't riding for you ignorant goofy. Handle your own business.
Janie B ain't fucking with 50 right now.
No, I'm on his neck. All that stuff he said about you, all that stuff he said about other people I love, I'm on that nigga neck.
Yep. Nah, it's all good. You know me. I'm a ninja, so you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
And he listening. He's somewhere in the background listening with his little alias. We don't care, 50.
Yeah.
You actually sounding like you a 25 Cent right now.
It's all good. But niggas know I'm a ninja though. They know it's a certain way how you gotta come at me. So it is what it is. All I'm gonna say, salute the monster. Yeah, salute the monster. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
You feel me?
And M.Reck, I saw that other part of Troy Ave that you dropped the other day.
Oh, The Streets is a Myth? Yeah, episode 2.
Yeah. When I don't know if you remember it, but the first night I called in, I was not the first night, but one of the nights I called in, it was a spooky hour. I was telling you about my friend Adrian. I felt everything he said. My girlfriend got unalived at the after hour party that I wouldn't go to with her.
Correct. I remember that. Mm-hmm.
Everything he said about you thinking if you had been there, you could have changed things. How all of that. I felt like he needed a hug in that moment. And just let him know he ain't by himself. It's his story is all over the place.
Yeah,
it just is.
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, it's deep. I ain't gonna front. Salute to Troy Ave and John Juan. They put this project together like beautifully. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep because we got people from the streets really giving you that information why you should get out that street life. You know what I mean? It's no wins in it.
And it's so honest. It's so unapologetically honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's nothing fake about what he said.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, it's deep because he said, he saw his homie in the yard getting his brain stomped out, and he grabbed one of the weights and hit the dude with the weight. And see, I don't want to give it away, but y'all gotta watch it. The Streets is a Myth on my channel, Troy Ave channel. Episode 1 and 2 is out. It's only going to be up for a little bit of time. Make sure you go watch it. It's definitely a must watch. You know what I'm saying? It's a must watch. And it's giving the youngsters, the women, and the men the information that they need to hear because, we got a lot of people that's coming home from jail 25 years, 30 years, still glorifying the street life and prison life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that Av did this project, and I'm glad I'm a part of it because I'm on this side of things. I don't, we all come from the streets, but at the same time, we got to teach the babies and the youngest better. You feel me?
And I want to say this too, M.Reck. He not telling nobody to go on the street or not to be in the street. He just giving you the layout of how it really goes. So if you're gonna be out there, you need to know what you're getting yourself into.
Exactly. And that's why this is a great project, man, because you get to hear the truth. You know what I mean? About the streets.
Something the streets usually try to, the goofies in the streets usually try to hide behind so they can keep a bunch of stupid people working for them that they giving half truths.
There you go. See? They don't want me to team up with Troy Ave and be putting this out. You know that, right? Niggas is mad, right? There's a lot of people,
I know.
A lot of niggas.
I know.
And I don't give a
and I'm gonna tell you something else, M.Reck.
Mm-hmm.
They dumping your you getting a bunch of spam dumps.
Yep. You hear it?
I'm getting them too. If you you get. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, but you know who it is.
Yo, I'm getting so much spam to my phone to both lines. That's crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Where the fuck this come from?
Somebody don't want us talking about certain stuff, and I'm telling you, I know who it is. I'm not going to say no name.
It's all good.
I'm telling you, this is really it's beyond spooky.
Nah, it's
not. It's not going to stop M.Reck, and you're not going to stop me from telling the truth. So do what you got to do.
Exactly. Janie B, I appreciate you. You could tap back in. I'm gonna get a few more calls in, and you could tap back in. Great assessment.
Appreciate you too.
Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Run the lights up, y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Okay. Run the lights up. I'm gonna play a clip. Matter of fact, real quick, I'm gonna get to the phones, but let me play my own content for my platform. Can I do that? I should do that, right? We playing everybody else's content, right? And I got the best content. I'm gonna play some of the Streets is a Myth, so y'all can really see that. I'm gonna play the Gene Deal clip. That's out. Why not? All right, get your popcorn. I'm gonna play a little bit, but y'all gotta go watch it, right? Playing everybody else's content. They not even playing my content. These haters. You know what I mean? I be showing love to the world, and they can't even mess with me with the grade A content I got. Let's get to it. We're gonna go to this Gene Deal clip real quick, and on the So Reckless show, and then we're gonna go to the Streets is a Myth. Episode 1 and 2. I'm gonna just play a clip. Okay? Real quick. Let's get it. This is now on my YouTube, so you can watch it. SJ gonna put the link in it. We promoting this link right here, SJ, the YouTube link right now. That's the focus right now. Okay, this Gene Deal clip with this YouTube link. Let's get it.
MRecktv. Cam, don't you listen to that shit. That nigga Gene ain't nothing to be played with.
You mentioned Vlad TV.
Right.
Now, put me on. What's going on? Why he put your name in a bad light? Like, what's going on?
Bro, first of all, let's give the people what you just said. Before I did the Vlad interview, it was 2, 3 years, 4 years after I did your interview. Right?
I say about maybe. Yeah, you're right, because we started doing a cooking show.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep.
All right. So now check this out. He had to see your interview with me,
of course,
in order to want to do an interview with me.
I'm gonna stop it there. To let y'all niggas know I set the tone out here, okay? I broke Gene Deal's story. So all everybody did was copy, even niggas who have Gene Deal on a platform 100 times. Where you think they got it from, okay? So, and don't let these niggas, try to have you turn on Gene, because there's some suckers out there. I don't want to see that in my comments, because Gene ain't did nothing but tell the truth the whole time. Don't come over here on that sucker time. I'm telling you, that's my man. If you riding with the suckers, ride with the suckers, but don't bring that shit over here. I'm letting you know. Okay, that man ain't did nothing but tell me the truth, and he held me down on multiple occasions. And gave me the guard you now. Okay, if you know, you know. Okay? Gave me that guard you now. If you know, you know. So don't tell me nothing about Gene Deal. All right? So, the So Reckless Show, we promoting this YouTube link right now. That's on my YouTube. Go watch that. Now we're going to go into the streets as a myth. Okay? We put this up about 4 hours ago. It's doing well. It's almost at 15,000, in real-time views. In like 4 hours, shit doing well. Okay, now we're going to go to the streets as a myth. Let's get it. Let me go to my channel. Go to the videos. Let's do this.
Every time.
Okay, we're going to watch a clip. Shit is deep. Matter of fact, the only reason why I want to play it, but it's some music that it got some copyright claim. So what I'm gonna do, just go watch it. I can't play the audio because it got music that I don't own. Now I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike on my live. But this shit is definitely, everybody need to watch this, man. Especially everybody who came from the streets, which a lot of us did, and got family members that did. This is somebody letting you know they changed their life around, and how the streets definitely try to chew you up and spit you out. All right. Shouts to Troy Ave, John Juan. Incredible project that I'm a part of. I'm an executive producer on this. Go run it up on Ab channel, Troy Ab channel, as well as my channel. Episode 1 and 2. Salute to everybody, that watched it. Salute to something else you said was good. Facts. Everybody who watched it and gave feedback, they loving it, man. So go do yourself a favor. SJ gonna put the links in the chat room. Go watch it. All right, let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the calls. I got to promote my content. You know what I mean? Promoting everybody else's content, and I got the best content. You know what I mean? Me and my team. Why not? These suckers don't promote us. But it is what it is. We keep it G'd up over here. All right. Let me open the lines up. All right, call me up. The lines is open, y'all. You want to speak on these current topics we got in the title, or even other topics you want to speak on, is all good. Salute to the Rec Mob. We give you exclusive content. I'm giving you lives where y'all can speak. I'm giving you exclusive interviews. I'm giving you movies, TV series, okay? And all independent. You know what I mean? Stuff that I paid for out of my pocket. I didn't have to wait for no Jew, no investor, none of that. Okay. I get to it. I ain't have to wait for no industry. You know, the rec mob supported me. I supported myself. And, you know, I executed. I came with ideas. I didn't wish upon a star. Okay. I put the work in and made it happen. All right. Let's get it. Salute to the rec mob. Let me make sure the lines is open. All right. So any calls I missed, let me put the number on the screen. Okay, here we go. Peace. Peace.
M.Reck.
Yeah, we live, good brother. You got music in your backdrop? I heard some music.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, mute that, please.
Yeah, I got you. Yo.
You ready?
M.Reck. Yeah.
Okay, good brother. State your name, where you calling from, and let's get it.
Yo, it's Juan, baby, Plainfield, New Jersey. What's happening? Shout out to the rec mob. Shout out to the real ones. Shout out to the churches.
You already know. Salute to the church.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you hear me shouting you out because I didn't even know you was tapped in, but I'm letting the people know. Real quick, y'all. Rec mob, we got Juan, the executive producer, as well as the videographer, editor, producer of this Streets is a Myth project. Salute to Troy Ave. Juan, man, talk about this project real quick, man. The Streets is a Myth. Let me put it on the screen while I got you on the call. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Streets is a myth, man. It's basically we trying to teach the next generation not to make the same mistakes. You know, it's like I went through it, so you don't even got to go through that. You know, we got some good brothers that's coming up telling their stories. You know, and I'm actually on my way to film an episode now. So yeah, you know, we got a couple more lined up for this week. So if you guys, anybody wants to, you know, been through the struggle of the streets, you know, the perils of it, or maybe you still wrapped up in the streets. Maybe you don't think the streets is a myth. You know, like we want to hear your story. So, you know, shoot us an email, streetsasamythtv@gmail.com, and let's lock in and and get your story out there.
Nah, that's a fact, good brother. Now let me ask you something, man. While I got you on the line, and this wasn't even this wasn't scripted, this wasn't planned. How long did it take you to produce this project, so thus far?
Well, it's interesting because it was something that we worked on before Av came home. You know, we were working on the concept. So this is almost a year in the making, a lot of planning because we want to deliver the right message. You know, we don't want, things getting like misconstrued, it's a lot going on. So right then and there, this project is a year in the making,
That's what's up, man. Look, man, even the people, they give it up. The rec mob, they in the chat room, and they like, yo, peace to Juan. Very nice project. Appreciate it with the fire emoji. Salute to
thank you, guys.
Flame Sakina. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's love over here. And that's why I like going live. That's why I like feeding my audience, because it's just genuine love over here. They support. You digging what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Dope project, man. How many episodes you got in the can already?
Right. Well, so far, tomorrow we actually dropping tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Okay.
Thursday, 7 p.m. We drop in the third episode.
Nice. I need that too, by the way. I need that tonight, so I can have my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad yeah.
I'm glad.
I'll make sure as soon as I get done with this episode. But I did want to call in and send some love to Gilbert Arenas. I just I heard the news that he got swooped up in like a federal investigation.
Correct.
And I rock with Gilbert Arenas, so I'm not sure if you guys talked about it yet. But that's.
Nah, we
shout out to Gil. Especially in the podcast space, like I appreciate like bro's like attention to detail to it, and what he like in that aspect, especially on the sports thing. So I'm heavy into the hoops. So yeah, man, that's shout out to Gil. You got to be careful out here.
That's a fact. Yo, I was telling Av, the Streets is a Myth. I think that's an ongoing project. Like that can forever.
Oh yeah.
Produce forever. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm so happy to be a part of this, man. Like, man, because it's actually giving the people that information that they need to hear, especially the youth, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate you. I know I do. You know, like the knowledge, you know, you definitely, since we've been locked in, you've been putting me onto a lot of game that's helped me uplift my own platform, you know, so it's a mutual feeling for sure.
That's a fact. No, likewise, my brother. So we're gonna promote this. If you got a story, right? You still in the streets, or you came from the streets, or you did prison time, and you wanna give your assessment on the Streets is a Myth project, man. Email streetsisamythtv@gmail.com. Okay, that's John Juan is gonna definitely reach out right back to you. Yeah, man, this is a dope project. The music, the interviews, the testimonials, this just the B-roll, just everything, man. You put this thing together, man. You on your cinematic shit with this, man. Salute.
Well, I appreciate you, bro.
No
Thank you
doubt,
so much.
good brother, man.
Thank you. There you go. Shout out to the Rec Mob, man.
Salute to the
y'all
Rec
be
Mob.
running it up.
Yeah, man. Salute
shout out to the trenches. Shout out to the real ones.
Salute to the trenches. Salute to the real ones. Salute the Av and Queen Wolf too on a baby girl. So they brought in a baby girl the other day.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So blessings, peace and blessings with them. Yeah. So salute to them. That's family right there. But John Juan, man, I'm gonna hit you after the show, bro. You know what I mean?
Word. All right.
Hit you tapping in, bro. All right.
No doubt.
All right.
Peace.
It's my brother John Juan, the executive producer of that Streets is a Myth series. Okay. Peace.
Peace and love, M.Reck. I just wanted to call back and give love for the Streets is a Myth. I love the project.
Thank you.
I think it is a quintessential, essential vibration for people when it comes to street life, and the truth that needs to be told is so important. And I love the fact that you're using people that may or may not be so-called celebrities, but their stories are just as moving as and important, and they're life lessons for people.
Correct. I'm gonna be honest, I can't take the credit for that. I gotta give the credit to John Juan and Troy Yav. I came on as an executive producer after they already was producing a project, but this is something that I always, let my audience know anyway. We got to get out that mentality. So it just fits so well. And the fact that we all working together, we do got projects. This was like a perfect fit for my brand and us just collaborating on this. So I want to give a credit to them because they put the work in. So salute to John Juan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to those brothers and shout out to you for teaming up, because this is what we need to be doing. Teaming up to doing things, projects together that's going to benefit and help people along with helping ourselves.
Correct. That's a fact. I mean, I love it. Like, I love teaming up with not only on good projects, but the right energy. You understand what I'm saying? Because when it's the right energy, it's like we all just trying to win. It ain't no, resistance. We ain't bumping heads because we just want to win. And we all stand for the same thing. We all about family and family principles and really throwing those alley-oops to each other. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm in a great space with not only with the Rec Mob, you and everybody else, SJ, but Av, the real ones, the trenches, Queen Wolf, John Juan, and everybody that's just family. You know what I'm saying? Just salute the Rip. Just everybody that I'm aligned with. Salute the Babs and her team, Leo, and all that. We got the band docuseries coming too. So that's coming 2025 and beyond. You know what I'm saying? So y'all remember the band from, MTV? Yeah. So yeah, salute the Bab. She got that project up and running, and I'm a producer on that as well. So it's a lot of projects you're gonna see coming out from MRecktv and MRecktv affiliated, and y'all gonna get it here first. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna get all the exclusives, the trailers, all the updates, and y'all take care of me, and that's why I'm taking care of y'all. I'm not only gonna give y'all the lives and interviews, I'm giving y'all series and movies and just everything, events, just to show y'all, y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna give y'all something to take your mind off the everyday troubles in life, because we all go
Correct.
through,
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
appreciate
Yes.
you.
I thought that when you mentioned the So Viral interview, I thought I hadn't seen that one, but I did see it.
No, you saw
I
that.
watched.
Yeah.
I watched all of them. I told you I couldn't. I couldn't just watch the first episode. I just went. I had to keep watching it because it was so intense. I loved it.
Thank you so much. I had to give it to the people who haven't seen it on the Viral Network. You know what I'm saying? It's so reckless. Some people, they may channel to other platforms, but then again, they won't. So you know what? Now the people like yourself, you was privileged to get it early. You know what I'm saying? Because anything I do, you support it. Whether what it don't matter what platform it is, you always there for me. You always pull up for me. Songs by Alicia. Now it's some people that's gonna stay on YouTube. So, but the only thing with that, they just gonna get it months later. You dig what I'm saying? So you have the Patreon and you going to watch the Viral Network link and all that, you get to see it 2 months early. Now they get to see something you watch, back in June. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because see, I really, for the most part, I stay on top of it. So you actually kind of tricked us because I remember you kept on saying the Gene interview's coming soon, and you kept putting up these really good clips. Like every clip that you put up, I was like, man, I can't wait for that Gene interview. And even in the chat, I saw people asking, M.Reck, when that interview gonna drop? Nobody knew you was gonna drop it on Viral Network. So at that point, when you did drop it, I went right there immediately and watched it. I didn't care about what network is on. I'm going over there and support, because it doesn't take any longer to go over there and click on that link and go over there versus YouTube. It's not an inconvenience. So
Exactly.
either you want it or you don't.
Exactly. It's all good. It's all good. And salute to the good folks over there at Viral Network, and I'm gonna say it's a lot of melanated people over there. And that's why I did that situation over there. And that's why I was promoting that platform. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to YouTube, the Jews own this. It's cool. We over here, but we pivoting. You know that. Songs by Alicia. I always pivot from this platform. I utilize it. There's a lot of eyes and ears over here, but I got my own platform. I got my own app, Spooky Hours, and my own website, SpookyHoursTV.tv. And then, we revamping the MRecktv.tv. But anytime my content is on another network, like I said, you're like the first one to support it. Any link that I put up, you make sure you tap in, and I appreciate that. That's why I salute you so much, and I appreciate you so much because it's genuine. You know what I mean? Genuine across the board. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate the work that you put out.
Thank you.
And I know it's not easy at all.
Oh,
and the opposition and all of the things that you go up against, but iron sharpens iron. So
thank you.
You're just becoming a samurai. It's all good.
Thank you so much.
But when you say you love people, you say you support people, when they come with something, this is your time to honor that and say, if you say you support, if you say you care, that's your time to show them that because that's when you need it most.
Correct.
When you drop in this new content, a lot of people don't realize that there's time constraints involved when it comes down to getting those numbers within a certain time frame.
And when we as the people that say we support you help you get those numbers, you're able to actually help more people and broker better deals the next time you come to the table, because they know, like, hey, M.Reck came with those numbers. We know we can count on him, or we're going to get behind his project because his projects are successful. His projects bring new clientele to our website. It's
Facts.
all business.
All business. And you broke it down so eloquently. And that's what it's all about. Like, I'm showing people, like, in real time, okay, I could run it up on YouTube, but I got other business with other networks, and I need y'all to run it up over here. This is where I'm at right here with these new projects. Run it up. So now when I do, when I come with the new show, I can negotiate better terms, because the last show did well because the rec mob pulled up for me, or the people pulled up for me. You know what I'm saying? And watched it. And the analytics look amazing. But see, you understanding that, like I told you, is the reason why I want to do projects with you, because you get it, and without me even knowing this information, because you just said some information that I knew you knew, but you confirmed it. Like, you understand the business. A lot of people don't really understand the business. They don't understand how hard it is to look. Everything that I'm doing, right? You got your average YouTuber. You can't even, and I tell people, we're not in the same boat. We're not in the same league. Okay. These dudes, couldn't tie my sneaker. You know what I'm saying? And even with your favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm running laps around people, but you got to be in the know to understand what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even, patting myself on the back, but I'm trying to get people to understand, when you come over here to MRecktv, and like, it might be new people that's just tuning into the channel today, and they may just think, oh, this is just a YouTuber going live. They don't have no idea of the arsenal that's over here. You understand? Like, this is a whole different thing. So, and I appreciate you understanding that. Some people, they gotta, I guess, get in tune to really understand what this thing is, and then also I'm gonna be doing rec mall projects, where the subscribers are like, this is a show for the truckers. It'll be you, Jose, JR. You understand? We come up with a concept for a show, and that'll be your project on the MRecktv, and we all get to break bread on that. You understand? Who else is doing that with they following, with they subscribers? You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And you know what? The thing is, too, if you just came over here and you did nothing but just watch the shows and listened, and if you never called in and never put a comment in the chat, it's still a learning blueprint layout for you right here. It's a blueprint, because there's only one or two other people on YouTube that are doing anything even similar to what you're doing, meaning they actually have their own network outside of YouTube, and they're utilizing it for advertisement, and they put certain clips on there, and they got their own thing. It's only like two.
Correct.
And you know what I mean? And they not doing it like you doing it.
Correct.
And they're not doing, and there's only one other one, and they're not doing conscientious format. They're not doing movies and documentaries. Like, nobody is doing the full, all encompassing work that you're doing outside of YouTube.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact.
And still touching the people. See, you guys don't even realize, like, most people that work on an M.Reck level, you can't touch them. You can't get them on the phone.
Talk to them.
I know all about it.
Talk
you
to
know
them.
what I mean? You got to be special. They damn sure not letting you call up on their show.
Come on,
they
man.
don't know what you're gonna say, and they're not willing to take the risk.
Damn. man, this is why you the queen of Rec Mob. You get it and you explain it so well. Cause the way I be, showing people love in a way, I do it to whereas I'm gonna show your love, whereas none of these artists, none of these YouTubers is ever gonna do it for y'all. I'm gonna give back in many ways. Y'all don't even ask me to give back. I just give back. I just want y'all to appreciate it. And the fact that you speak to me, you speaking for everybody. Cause you showing me that appreciation because you get it. I be wanting people to get it because I don't want to have to sell it. You feel me? Every
Correct.
time. So the fact
Right.
that you're getting it and you're speaking to the people and we on the line, that goes a long way for me because I be just trying to show people like, if I could save everybody, I would. I'm just trying to show people the way in terms of not only don't just have an idea, execute it. You know what I mean? I'm showing you manifestation in real time, and just showing that you are the sole controller. You know what I mean? Some people always look to blame people or give whatever credit. You got to look yourself in the mirror for everything that's going on in your life. You gotta have that accountability because you got all the capabilities of the creator. But we was taught to, I mean, I could get deep. I don't want to lose people because, if you notice with me, I don't try to go too deep because I don't want to lose people because some people, they let's just say they conditioned. Their mind is so conditioned that even when you telling them the information, they fight against it, and it's to help them. Because I tell people I'm good. I just want to make sure my people's is good.
And at the same time, they're hungry for that very thing.
Yeah.
Because that's the very thing that draws them to you, whether they realize it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah,
But you can never not drop it M.Reck because it's every moment there's another chosen one that's awakening. So you can't not drop it because they need to be fed. And whether you have 10 or 15 adversaries on the side, it ain't for them. So it doesn't matter. But for that one that's been looking for you their whole life, and you say something that changes their way of thinking in their entire life forever, and the light switch came on, it was worth it. No matter who else you pissed off. Because that person that was looking for you also might end up being the person that you're looking for. They're a piece of the puzzle that you may need on your team. So it's all good.
That's all good. So Queen, I appreciate you. Songs by Alicia, salute. Thank you once again. Always dropping gems and also just giving the people insight on me and my platform. Thank you.
Absolutely. Salute.
Salute.
Very grateful. Very grateful to be.
Gratitude.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care now, Queen.
Have a wonderful day.
You too. Peace. Run the lights up. Salute. I seen somebody said this is their first time on the platform. Is that Maya B? Facts. This is my first time here, and I appreciate y'all. We appreciate you. Thank you. Run the lights up, y'all. What I'm going to do, because I got a few things, I'm going to take a few more calls. So call me up. Detroit in the building. All right. Let's take a few more calls on these topics. And I got projects to promote. I got this Gene Deal clip speaking on, DJ Vlad and Cameron. That's on my channel. Run it up. I got this live I got to promote. I got a lot of things. I got the Streets is a Myth I got to promote. It's on my channel too. If you new to the platform, go through the channel. We got movies, TV series. We got the app, Spooky Hours app. You could download it in the Apple Store and Google Play Store. That's my Supernatural series. We got a lot. We got animation. It's a lot going on over here at MRecktv. All right. Peace.
Peace, M.Reck. I had to call you back with a little bit of mess.
Okay, talk to me.
You know, Papoose' daughter was in town with Clarissa Shields.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's rubbing it in Remy's face a little bit more.
Oh man. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned it. Salute to Clarissa Shields on the win. Okay, I didn't get to go live. Salute to her on the win. Salute to her and Papoose, you know, with they synergy and everything they got going on. You know, she's doing big things, making the sport of boxing look good, making women look good. Salute to Clarissa Shields. And she's only 30, just turned 30 a few months ago. And she's a big dog. Okay, sold out over 15,000 in Michigan, right? Not too far from you, Janie B, right?
In Detroit. She was in Detroit.
Oh man. So I know that was big for y'all, you know.
Gilly and Wallow was here too in Detroit. They you know what? Gilly is one of them ones. You know, Cam better lay off. Cam Newton. But Gilly is one of them ones. He be right in the hood with all of us. Like
I know Gilbert. That's
it's certain people you just can't mess with when they one of us, you can't mess with them. You know how I feel about you, M.Reck.
No,
we feel that way about Gilly and Wallow too. So Cam Newton better back off.
No doubt. Listen, y'all, we got Janie B on the line. Okay, this is a big M.Reck Rec Mob supporter. Okay, from the city of Detroit. Okay, and yeah, she's like one of the go-to people that has some of the best assessments. So if you're new to the channel and you hear names like Janie B, songs by Alicia, JR, and just of course SJ and different people, these are the Rec Mob, front line, the frontliners, okay? That hold me.
We gonna hold you down. We gonna hold you down.
Yeah, that hold me down on a constant. Every time I go live, every time I put up content, okay? And this is a family over here. You know what I mean? This is family. And then I got an event. The next event, ladies' night, and then I'm gonna have the Spooky Hours release party. So I need the Rec Mob to pull up. We working everything out. We're gonna put it in different cities too, because we know everybody spread it out. So we're gonna have stuff in New York. I gotta get something going in Detroit. I gotta get something going in Cali. I gotta get it going in Baltimore, VA, NC. You know what I mean? It's just me, but I'm gonna work it out, y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. We working it out.
We on your time. We riding with you. Don't do nothing to slow yourself down. Just work at your own pace. We riding with you, M.Reck, flat out.
I appreciate you, Janie B. That's love. So on that note, I'm gonna end this live so I can get to the promo because I got to do some promo. And on that note, I appreciate everybody pulling up. Salute to the Rec Mob. Run up the likes. Make sure you share this live. Leave those comments and download the Spooky Hours app.
And one last thing, 50 Cent. Next time you want to mess with somebody's kids, realize you got more than one.
Damn.
The one you really care about, that you say you should be caring about them both. But the one you really care about, that's the one Detroit gonna stick a. We ain't doing it, but that's how we roll. Damn. When we know you care about something, we pile on that. So we ain't the only ones that feel like that. Like you can't just mess with people and don't think somebody gonna mess with you.
Janie B.
Spreading yourself too thin, guy.
Janie B always speaking the truth. Appreciate you. So on that note, Janie B, we out. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I appreciate you. All right?
All right.
All right. Peace. Let's get it, y'all. So I'm going to conclude this show. I'll tap back in with y'all later, okay, with some more topics or something. But make sure if you caught the live, make sure you share it. Make sure you share it to somebody. Share it on your social media. Run it up. Leave those comments and make sure you watch that M.Reck Gene Deal interviews on the channel. And make sure you watch The Streets is a Myth. Just tap into every day. All right? I appreciate y'all. Salute to SJ, everybody. Love, man. JR, everybody. Peace, y'all. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.